Moreno knelt on Anthony Johnson's back for 90 seconds.
Can't breathe.
Now the medical examiner says the 31-year-old died because he couldn't get enough air. The ME concluded this is a homicide.
You guys killed my brother!
The ruling comes 3 days after Johnson's sister yelled at County Judge Tim O'Hare during a commissioner's meeting, prompting him to have her removed. The family's attorney, in response to the medical examiner's decision, now says, "We already knew that everyone involved in Anthony's death needed to be terminated, criminally charged, and prosecuted. Now that process should begin." The Texas Rangers are leading this investigation. They wouldn't comment today, but made this promise in May.
If anybody is found of any wrongdoing, they will be held accountable.
But Friday's homicide ruling does not necessarily mean there was criminal wrongdoing. The district attorney will ultimately decide whether someone committed a crime, and his office says they won't comment until the investigation is complete.
The prosecutor is going to have all the evidence before them before they're required to make a decision. At this point, the investigation is still ongoing. We don't have answers to all the questions.
Defense attorney Lisa Herrick is not involved with this case. She says the DA will have to make tough decisions if they bring charges, partly because the medical examiner blamed Johnson's death on both physical and chemical restrictions to his airway. The ME did not name the chemical, but the sheriff says another deputy used pepper spray during this struggle.
The fact that those acts were committed by different people sort of simultaneously, they could be held both liable due to the legal theory of law of parties.
The sheriff tried to fire Officer Moreno and the supervisor who watched over the struggle, but reinstated them when county attorneys questioned whether he'd followed the right process. They remain on administrative leave Friday. The sheriff's office did not respond to WFAA's request for comment. In Fort Worth, I'm Matt Houston.